Hey everybody, I am David, and today news broke out from Jon Favreau himself on Twitter that two casting choices were announced for the Lion King remake that he is going to be directing, and they are really great choices. First, we got Donald Glover confirmed as Simba. That's right. So Donald Glover is going to be playing Simba in the film, which is going to be really great to hear. I did a fan casting video, and I didn't think about Donald Glover because I'm familiar with him. I remember seeing him in The Martian with Matt Damon. And I know he's going to be playing Lando Calrissian in the Han Solo spin-off for Star Wars. So from what I have seen of him, I think he is a really great actor. And I am looking forward to seeing him play this role, or hearing him play this role, since it will be most likely CGI, just like The Jungle Book. But yeah, I did a fan casting video, and I didn't think of him. I forgot who I picked right now, but I'm sure people will go back and look. I'll put that in the link. I'll put that link in the description box below. The one that surprised me the most, though, was one that I wasn't expecting. But there was a part of me that was hoping, because it was hard to hear anybody else do that voice of this character. James Earl Jones is returning to do the voice of Mufasa. I mean, when I saw that tweet, I was mind blown, because I'm like, what? James Earl Jones is returning as Mufasa? You mean the guy who just returned as Darth Vader on Star Wars Rebels and in Rogue One? He's coming back to do the voice of Mufasa now too. I mean, why not? I don't know if James Earl Jones is retired and only comes back when he feels like it. Maybe these are easy roles for him to return to. But it's really great to have him return in this role. James Earl Jones is a great actor from his time, and when he does pop back up once in a while, of course you're gonna be happy about it. I mean, it's freaking James Earl Jones. And I probably said this in my fan casting video, it's so hard to replace someone like James Earl Jones as the voice of Mufasa. I think he was so iconic that, like, you can't picture anyone else doing the voice. And when they do try to replace him, you know there's something off about that character. Now, this is obviously going to be a different take on the previous Lion King movie, but there's going to be some familiar elements. And since this is going to be mostly a voice cast, it makes sense that you can bring back maybe some of the actors. Now I'm really hoping that they'll bring back Jeremy Irons. Because if you're going to bring back Mufasa, James Earl Jones as Mufasa, you got to bring back Jeremy Irons as Scar. And I know in my fan casting, I didn't pick anybody from the original movies except for one character that I thought was, okay, they can bring that guy back since it's not a big deal. But these two, James Earl Jones, brilliant. I'm glad they're bringing him back. So with that being said, guys, tell me below what you guys think of these two choices. Donald Glover as Simba and James Earl Jones returning as the voice of Mufasa. Mind-blowing. Like this video if you agree with me, or if you like these choices. And subscribe to my channel, especially if you're very interested in these Disney live-action remakes, as well as a lot of superhero stuff out there. I'm always a huge fan of that stuff. Pixar animation, all kinds of animation, I'm always a huge fan of, especially Pixar and Disney. And with that being said, guys, I'm ending this here. And until next time, take care.